Hey guys, this is Miss Thomas, and I'm going to be giving you Thomas's tips on how to memorize the state capitals for today. Okay, so we're going to start off with the very upper right state right here, which is Maine, right? So Miss Thomas, when she looks at Maine, she thinks main idea, number one, the first state, okay? So Maine is right here. And what is the first letter of the alphabet? So Maine is Augusta. Augusta, Maine, right here. Next, we have Vermont. I've shown you this before. Vermont is shaped like a V. It is wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. So there's something about Vermont that one of my students showed me one time. Look at this. Vermont, Montpelier. Like literally, they both have the word Mont in there, M-O-N-T. Vermont at the end of Vermont, Montpelier at the beginning of Montpelier. So it's Montpelier, Vermont. Okay? Next we have, let's move this out of the way for a sec. New Hampshire, which is right here. New Hampshire, lowercase h. Okay. The capital of New Hampshire is Concord. Remember the Battle of Lexington and Concord? That was actually Concord, Massachusetts, but we know Boston, Massachusetts already. So here we have Massachusetts, Boston, Massachusetts. So it's Boston, and then right next to Boston is what is it? Concord. Concord, New Hampshire, Boston, Massachusetts. This little state right here is Rhode Island, and it's Providence, Rhode Island, P-R, Providence. So just take that R and make it the R for Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island. Okay. Next to Providence, Rhode Island, we have this state right here, which is Connecticut, and it is Hartford, Connecticut. Now, Harvard is also in Connecticut, but this is Hartford, Connecticut. Okay, so those are all your little New England states, and try to remember those capitals. Please also make sure that you're playing the clickable map that I put on Canvas and watching some of the other fun videos that I put up on my YouTube channel. Okay, here we have New York, and New York's capital is Albany. It's not New York City, it's Albany. Pennsylvania, its capital is Harrisburg. Think of the Battle of Gettysburg, which was in Pennsylvania. Also ends in a burg, Harrisburg. Okay. Here we have New Jersey, and it's Trenton, New Jersey. Think of the Battle of Trenton. Okay. So when Washington had to cross the Delaware, because Delaware is right here, right next to New Jersey, that is the Battle of Trenton. So Trenton, New Jersey. And Dover, Delaware, DD. There's only 6 capitals in states that start with the same letter. One of those is Delaware, DD, Dover, Delaware. Okay, so that's our second grouping right here. So we have the New England states, and then we have the middle states. So now we're going to do the southern states. I'm pretty sure that all of you know that the capital of Florida is Tallahassee. Please tell me that you do. Even if you don't, lie to me, lie to me. I want to think that you know that. And I think all of you know that Atlanta is in Georgia. Okay. Now, South Carolina. A lot of people want to put Charleston in South Carolina. There is a city in South Carolina called Charleston. It is not the capital. Charleston is the capital of West Virginia. Okay, Charleston, West Virginia. South Carolina's capital is Columbia. Columbia, South Carolina, they both end in an A. Columbia, South Carolina. Okay. There's also a Columbus that a lot of people get confused. Columbus with Columbia. Okay. Columbus is actually here in Ohio. Columbus, Ohio. Okay. The way that I remember that is a bus. Look, there's a bus in Columbus, Ohio. Ohio starts with an O. Ohio has 2 O's, one for each of the wheels that we see. See, there's an O for Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio, okay? So the bus is in Ohio, and the IA, Columbia, is not. Columbia is in South Carolina. Okay, these two both start with an R. There is Richmond, Virginia, and Raleigh, North Carolina. And Richmond, okay, think of rich men. Woo, woo. Rich men live in Virginia. So I'm going to put a little money. Richmond, Virginia. Okay? All right, across the top, we have St. Paul, Minnesota. Here. St. Paul, Minnesota. We have Madison, Wisconsin. Now this is the only, remember this is the MWM. So the W has an M capital. How confusing is that? So I try to remember President Madison. Remember he also wrote, what did he write? President Madison? Oh, I didn't bring his picture over. President Madison also wrote the Constitution. He was the father of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. And here we have President Madison eating cheese, because it's Wisconsin cheese, the cheeseheads, right? Green Bay Packers. Okay, and then we have Michigan mitt. See how it looks like a little oven mitt? Oven mitt. Oh, let's see. Does it look like an oven mitt? Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Here's an oven mitt. Look at that. Look. Oven mitt. So funny. And then the capital is Lansing. Well, this is a picture of a lance. So put the lance in the oven mitt. Yep. There it is. Lansing, Michigan. Lansing, Michigan mitt. Okay. Iowa is Des Moines. I don't know why I always remember that, but I've never had trouble remembering that. So I really don't have a tip for you for that, but this is Iowa. Okay. It's Springfield, Illinois. So I think spring, I have a hay fever from the field, so I'm ill. Illinois, get it? Ha 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 ha. Okay. Indianapolis, Indiana. Really cool. Indianapolis is actually spells Indiana. Okay. And Polis is actually means city of. So Indianapolis means city of Indiana. So Indiana, Indianapolis, Polis, Indiana. So that should be super easy to remember for Indiana. Okay, and we did Ohio. Okay, so to our Mama L. M A M A N L. Okay, so Missouri, it's Jefferson City, Missouri. Remember that Missouri was the first state to come out of the Louisiana Purchase, and that was President Jefferson who purchased that area, and this is the first state to come out of the new land that he purchased. So Jefferson City, Missouri. Okay. Arkansas is Little Rock. Most of you remember from Little Rock 9, so you remember Little Rock, Arkansas. Mississippi is Jackson. President Jackson actually did do a battle close to there in what's called New Orleans, which is actually in Louisiana, but it's Jackson, Mississippi. Now, I think most of you will remember Jackson, Mississippi because of the song that's currently out right now. Jackson, Mississippi, all right? And Alabama is Montgomery. Think of the Montgomery bus boycotts, Montgomery, Alabama. And Louisiana, think of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It sounds French. Louisiana was originally a French territory, so Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Kentucky, when we did Kentucky, I told you that Kentucky looked like a Kentucky Fried Chicken leg, okay? And I still think it does, but its capital is Frankfurt, which is another food. Get it? Get it? Frankfurt. Yeah, so you can have both a hot dog and a drumstick in Kentucky. And then Tennessee is Nashville, which I think most of you know Nashville. While we're looking at presidents' names, Madison, Wisconsin is a president's name. Jefferson City, Missouri is a president's name. Jackson, Mississippi is a president's name. Next time we're going to be doing some more western states, but here we have Lincoln, Nebraska. So I have the little Lincoln logs to go in Lincoln, Nebraska, and they kind of fit in there nicely. Okay, so that is the most of the eastern states, and I will do the rest of the states in the next video. Okay, guys, hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.